is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Jaden Dominic Rose. He's from Columbus, Ohio, Damian Chambers!
You are locked in, ladies and gentlemen, to the most exciting 60 minutes in wrestling. Louisville's new wrestling tradition, Derby City Wrestling, presented by CarShield. Gilbert Corsi alongside 93.9 The Ville, Steve Rummage coming to you from the Norton Healthcare Sports and Learning Center in the heart of West Louisville. Thanks for being here. We got a great night on tap.
And his opponent from Owensboro, Kentucky, weighing 180 pounds, Mickey Midas.
Our first time seeing Mickey Midas compete here in Derby City Wrestling, presented by CarShield, but well known throughout the Kentuckiana region as the man with the Midas touch. Success just follows Mickey Midas, Steve.
Absolutely, and I mean, in a basketball city, I mean, you're going to see one of the highest verticals that you're going to see in a long time.
35 inches is his vertical leap.
Impressive.
Springs in his feet, taking on Damian Chambers here, and it's interesting that Chambers has an ally on the outside of the ring, or is that the correct way to describe Jaden Dominic Rose?
I don't think we know. I mean, we see it happening here. I mean, but what role is he going to play? I think
Tell them how much he's cheating. Tell them.
he's cheating, Gilbert.
Don't listen to what Jaden says. You may hear him in the background, JDR yelling at here in the broadcast booth. I don't want to distract from the action in the ring because this should be a solid opening contest between Mickey Midas and Chambers.
Just trying to do what I'm told. I think you're starting to see that relationship there.
You hear JDR on the outside of the ring saying, "We prepared for this." Again, I'm not really sure. We've seen Jaden Dominic Rose enter into Damian Chambers' business in a match a couple of weeks ago, and involving Noctis and Count Noctis, and then Chambers kind of got involved when Jaden Dominic Rose was taking on Ted McNaler, but it was very unclear if this was a friendly relationship or just a returning of a favor or an insurance policy. I'm not clear about if this is truly a pair. You're seeing the athleticism here from Mickey Midas. Again, this young man has springs in his feet. Started training to wrestle at 14 years old. Now has nearly 15 years of experience in the ring. And look, this is what I'm talking about. What is JDR doing? What is JDR doing? Why would you interrupt a match like this?
Well, he's telling you, he's clearly coaching him, and he said, I'll just take it into my own hands.
I think Damian Chambers, again, was a bit confused, too. Hold on. The Mamma, Man Beast is here. Ted McNaler.
You didn't want to listen to me. We had a game plan, and you
This is chaos here, a lot of confusion. We're going to take a timeout, try and figure it out. Derby City Wrestling continues.
I would help you.
I love to drive. It's my me time, my getaway, my escape. Nothing can ruin it, except for a car breakdown. That's why I called CarShield. CarShield administrators help get those repairs paid. I trust CarShield with my baby, and you should too. CarShield has plans that include protection on major parts and systems like the engine, transmission, entertainment system, air conditioning, electronics, and more. CarShield administrators go the extra mile by including rental car options. You also get emergency services for flat or damaged tires, lockouts, dead batteries, and courtesy towing. All at no additional cost. Darlings, saving on expensive car repairs is just a phone call away. For me, it's a no-brainer.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in costs for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantees. Call 800-284-5872.
Don't worry. It's fake.
That's a go.
Fake bomb.
That's a go.
Fake glass.
Oh, I'll do it.
I swear on my mother's grave. Fake threat, fake dead guy. Fakes like those don't scare me. But fake meds, that's a different story. Verify your meds with Safe.Pharmacy. Protect those you love from bad meds.
We just heard from the back that this will now be a tag team match. Tag the Trailer McNaler and Mickey Midas versus Jaden Dominic Rose and Damian Chambers.
JDR stuck his nose in Chambers' business, Damian Chambers' business. Damian does not look happy about this situation, Steve.
Well, no, but neither does JDR. He's trying to say he's not even prepared here. Now it's a tag team match.
So we have gone from one-on-one to a tag team contest, and Mickey Midas pairing with Ted the Trailer McNaler. And here's the deal. McNaler and Midas are both tag team specialists. Now, they're both very different athletes. They have very different styles of offense, but both of them have held many tag team titles in the Kentuckiana region. I'm going to wonder how they work together as a unit here.
Well, absolutely. That's what I was going to say. They have, but they haven't won them together. And that's what you're going to have to do tonight. Now they're throwing it in. Let's see what they can do. Hang on a minute.
And the reason that Ted McNaler was so quick out here is the bell sounds and this one gets restarted as a tag match. It's because Rose interfered in a match involving Chamber and Ted McNaler, and no one seems to know why.
Well, McNaler has toilet paper in his pants and nobody seems to know why.
Touche. JDR believes that he is the self-professed leading man. I asked him about that interference a couple of weeks ago. He said, really just because they're all pawns in his story, his starring role. So he's just moving the pieces on a chessboard. But I can't get into this guy's head. I do not understand his actions as of late.
Well, he tells you, I'm the leading man in pro wrestling.
It's kind of a rude introduction. You know, Derby City Wrestling presented by CarShield. This is new, ladies and gentlemen. You can catch us every Saturday at noon on My 58 in the Kentuckiana region. YouTube premiere at 2 p.m. on Sundays. But this is a rude introduction to the roster, to the Derby City fans, the community.
Thank you.
You can't just be sticking your nose in somebody else's match whenever you want to, Steve.
Well, he's backing it up at the moment, though. I mean, I will say. I mean, yes, he likes to talk, but as you can see, has he not made Chambers better?
Chambers, again, seems off-put by the interference of Jaden Dominic Rose. Midas' shoulders are on the mat, but he also says that he is a person who prepares every day to be ready for any challenge that steps in front of him at any time. That's Damian Chambers. And so he came into the night expecting a one-on-one contest with the man with the Midas touch and has now found himself in a tag team battle.
Well, you asked the question earlier, what's the relationship? And every minute that passes, we're seeing a little more of that story that JDR talks about being told.
Midas with the enziguri. Again, this is a quick athlete who uses the springs in his feet and his agility to his advantage. Is Mickey Midas.
I'll give you that. I'm impressed with Mickey Midas. Incredible athlete.
Chambers, an adaptive fighter who has the ability to change really his style and his game plan to win. Chambers always thinking on his feet. JDR enters and goes right for the man beast, and there's a reason that they call Ted McNaler the Beast. He's very short-tempered, Steve. Frustration from McNaler.
Come on! Open your eyes, ref!
Ted McNaler, somebody that knows this area very, very well.
And well-known, 15 years competing in the Kentuckiana area is Ted the Trailer McNaler. Textbook vertical suplex from JDR and a very cocky cover. You're not gonna get the job done that way. Gotta hook the leg if you wanna hold your opponent's shoulders down to the mat for 3. This time, from my lips to his ears, Steve Rummage.
Well, if he wants your opinion, he'll get out of the ring, he'll come over here and he'll ask you about it.
You're saying he doesn't need my coaching from ringside?
Let him take care of business.
Huge main event coming up this week on Derby City Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. It will be the Infantry taking on the Boys. In a match that has major stakes in the United Tag Team division. One more time, JDR tries to take Midas up and over. Midas able to create some distance now, but can he get to the tag? Just a fingertip away, but sometimes that fingertip feels like a mile, and here comes a fresh man beast, Ted McNaler. The trailer goes up to the top, and I'm not sure he got all of it. I'm not sure he got all of it, but he got enough.
He got enough.
Like a head full of steam, he lost the toilet paper off his shoe. He floats over into the cover, holding those shoulders down, an unorthodox cover. Trailer show, Ted McNaler showing you his upbringing. Sometimes you gotta fight dirty, you gotta win dirty.
Yeah, throw it our way.
Ted's gotta go back up one more time. Precious seconds ticking by. Damian Chambers tries to stop him.
Smart move.
High E over C. Ted McNaler will be singing High in the Shower tonight.
Saw JDR point to his head.
Feet on the rope. The referee did see it.
What? 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 I can do that. I can do that.
How can JDR be shocked? Does he not know the rules of wrestling?
Listen, he didn't want to have his legs up there the way he rolled over.
It was momentum?
Yeah, the momentum. He's trying to tag.
Oh my, okay. Thanks for that. Thanks for that, Steve Rummage. We're gonna see a double team here from Midas in to make the save for Ted McNaler, and a hard axe kick to Chambers' head. Just that quick difference maker. Ted there for the 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Ted McNaler and Mickey Midas.
McNaler and Midas may not have been partners before, that they proved to work very well here tonight. Let's take another look at the closing moments of this matchup. It was Midas who comes in to make the save, sends one man out, creates an opportunity, a window of opportunity for McNaler. McNaler jumps right through for the 1, 2, 3. And back here live, you see a frustrated Damian Chambers and JDR. And I think that this, I don't know what this is, but it isn't friendly. It isn't good.
Relationships on the rocks right here.
To say the
whatever's
least.
happening.
More to come. We'll be right back.
If you're afraid to offend, you can't be honest. That's Thomas Paine, a leader in the American Revolution. CarShield, America's most trusted auto protection company, spells out what's protected in coverage plans for your vehicle. If your vehicle is out of warranty, all you have to do is call before your car breaks down. CarShield preserves your right to save on repairs or replacements for major parts and systems, while protecting your freedom to choose your mechanic or dealer for one affordable pay-as-you-go rate, a rate that will never go up. The future of this country rests on the people. The future of your car should rest with CarShield administrators. Call CarShield before it's too late.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantees. Call 800-453-5896. 800-453-5896. 800-453-5896.
In a world where people drive dirty every day, there's one duck with sunglasses who has a dream to be fast, clean, and loved everywhere. Quackles is giving you the chance to be a champion just like him. He's giving away a one-of-a-kind Quick Quack Championship belt autographed by some of your favorite United Wrestling Network stars. To enter, just scan the QR code on your screen or visit don'tdrivedirty.com/belt.
Our thanks to DJ Scary Carey on the ones and twos here at the Norton Healthcare Sports and Learning Center. Keep the energy, the excitement in the house here at Derby City Wrestling. Gilbert Corsi alongside Steve Rummage telling you never miss your opportunity to see Derby City Wrestling presented by CarShield Action Live. Our next television event coming up on May the 28th right here at the Norton Center. More information at derbycitywrestling.tv.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Rydell High, Big Mama!
Big Mama has been kicking butt and taking names for 15 years in professional wrestling all across the region. Kentucky, Ohio, West Virginia, Indianapolis, Indiana, Michigan. Big Mama, well known for beatdowns. The baddest girl at Rydell High, as she's known, Steve.
And her opponent from New York, the Dominican Dynamite, Marti, Belle!
She is a former NWA World's Tag Team Champion alongside Allison Kay, one half of the Hex, now in singles action here in the United Wrestling Network in Derby City Wrestling. And the Dominican Dynamite, Marti Belle, has her eyes set on the top of our women's division. She wants to be the champion here in Derby City Wrestling, presented by CarShield.
Well, another win tonight would put her on track to do just that.
There is no United Women's Champion at this moment. I am told by the powers that be that that title is coming. Every woman in every locker room and every promotion that is part of the United Wrestling Network, whether it's Memphis, Derby, California, wherever it is, knows that they gotta rack up wins to get that shot.
Well, the word is spreading worldwide that there's going to be a champion crowned eventually, and the best are coming here to get just that.
This is veteran versus veteran here. We've seen Marti Belle on the national, even the global stage for the better part of a decade. But look at the powerhouse that she is facing tonight in Big Mama, who says this is her ring. What is Marti Belle gonna do? What's the strategy for the larger Big Mama?
Marty?
Well, right now she's got to catch her breath after catching a leg like that. But, I mean, this is something she's going to have to cut Big Mama down to size.
Crucifix. I don't know if momentum's gonna be on her side or if this is gonna work out well either. Look out, Marti. You gotta get out from underneath there.
Oh, no.
Smart strategy by the Dominican Dynamite, making Big Mama make a mistake. There's a reason that Marti Belle's been a champion before.
No! Shut up!
Big Mama's in retreat.
Punt kick from Belle. Uh-oh. Belle caught in a bad way here. Ooh. And when you get caught in the grasp of Big Mama, there is nothing you can do. She's gonna do whatever she wants to do with you.
When you're facing somebody that powerful, high risk, and sometimes, more than times than not,
Big Mama describes herself as one tough biker chick. Don't send me emails, fans. I'm not a sexist. That is how Big Mama describes herself. And you are seeing why right now with the hard shots on the Dominican Dynamite.
Well,
What's Marty got now?
I asked her, I said, what's one thing you want to say to this locker room? She said, take notice. Big Mama.
Mama, a ground and pound type competitor. She's not gonna flip, she's not gonna fly. But when she gets her hands on her opponent, rest assured that it is gonna hurt. Oh. Using her gluteus to its maximus.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Lariat-like leg drop, guillotine style, trying to take the head off on the Dominican Dynamite, and that wasn't even a kick out from Marti Belle, it was a slide out. You get the title on somebody like Big Mama when it comes. If Big Mama becomes women's champion here in the United Wrestling Network, who stops a freight train like this?
Well, because it's a confident, I mean, she's already a confident freight train, but if you put a belt around it, then it's imagine what you have then.
Mistake there, shoulder meets the post, and Marti Belle is doing everything she can to capitalize. And notice, not just throwing hard shots, but those shots are directed at the shoulder that met the post. Smart maneuvering here from the Dominican Dynamite.
This isn't Marti Belle's first rodeo, that's for sure.
And she's showing that, Marti's showing that she's one tough cookie as well. Belle with a head full of steam. A little turnabout is fair play. Bringing the thunder is the Dominican Dynamite. With the reverse leg sweep, planting Big Mama on her face, and that is not gonna do it. Belle making it very clear. We've seen her in videos, taking to the Derby City social media pages, talking about her intent here in Derby City Wrestling, and that headbutt. If you've ever literally seen someone seeing stars, it was right there for Marti Belle. She got her wits back in time, Steve.
Somebody needs to tell her those lights are actually spinning up there.
There's a pedigree from Marti Belle. Big Mama, good night.
Here is your winner, Marti Belle!
And if you are keeping track at home, Marti Belle is 2-0 in Derby City Wrestling, presented by Car Shield. A couple weeks ago, it was the sensation Billy Starks. Tonight it's a veteran and Big Mama. Belle is racking up wins. Let's go to our broadcast colleague and Dave Marquez.
Thank you very much, Gilbert. Standing by here with our victor, Marti Belle. You are on a winning streak here in Derby City Wrestling.
Last time you guys gave me Billy Starks, and she was a tough opponent, and I took her down. But I beat her. And then you guys gave me Big Mama, and I beat her too. I'm gonna continue proving that I'm the #1 woman here in Derby City. We're gonna go ice my head.
You do that, Marti Belle. Big victory here this week, and we'll be back right after this.
I love to drive. It's my me time, my getaway, my escape. Nothing can ruin it, except for a car breakdown. That's why I called Car Shield. Car Shield administrators help get those repairs paid. I trust Car Shield with my baby, and you should too. Car Shield has plans that include protection on major parts and systems like the engine, transmission, entertainment system, air conditioning, electronics, and more. Car Shield administrators go the extra mile by including rental car options. You also get emergency services for flat or damaged tires, lockouts, dead batteries, and courtesy towing, all at no additional cost. Darlings, saving on expensive car repairs is just a phone call away. For me, it's a no-brainer.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in costs for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantees. Call 800-284-5872.
Don't worry. It's fake.
That's a good.
Fake bomb.
That's good.
Fake class.
Oh, I'll do it. I swear on my mother's grave.
Fake threat. Fake dead guy. Fakes like those don't scare me. But fake meds, that's a different story. Verify your meds with Safe.Pharmacy. Protect those you love from bad meds.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Indianapolis, Indiana, weighing in at 230 pounds, Dylan Bostic.
Brash, cocky, obnoxious, rude, rebellious, put simply, a jerk. That is how people describe Dylan Bostic. It's really hard to find a positive attribute about this young man from the Hoosier State. And if you thought that Dylan was bad before, he has been reprehensible ever since he got a cheap victory over the Pope Elijah Burke. With a low blow behind the ref's back, mind you.
Well, you left one out. He's a star.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest professional wrestler in the history of this business is back in Louisville, Kentucky. Now, the last time I was here in Derby City Wrestling in this ring, the last time that you ungrateful imbeciles got to see my presence in this ring, I did what no one thought I could do. I made history. I beat the Pope. Now, I told all you morons when I did that, I was gonna have one question for everybody. And that's who sucks now?
Well, I mean, he asked, Steve.
They don't know anymore. They don't know.
Now, if you're done, let me speak. Now, with that being said, my winning streak has only begun, and I'm 1-0.
Doesn't have to be 2 to be a streak. I mean, you're the sports guy here, I'm just saying.
So if there's anybody in that locker room, anybody that has the balls that wants to come out here and face Dylan Bostic, come out here, make history with me, be a part of this match.
I always say one of the most dangerous things you can do is issue an open challenge in professional wrestling because you never know who's going to come from the locker room. All right.
And his opponent from Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 185 pounds, Beck, Reeves.
And you remember what I was talking about Dylan Bostic being reprehensible, being insatiable now that he's defeated the Pope with a low blow behind the referee's back?
And all the greats, nobody ever likes the greats. Everybody knows that. That's how it goes. The better you get, the more you dislike.
Last we saw Beck Reeves in action, it was against an angry Lord Cruz several weeks ago. He really didn't even get an opportunity to get his wits about him before the bell rang. So I'm glad to see this young man getting another shot. Beck wanting to right that wrong. I'm glad to see him stepping up to the plate when the opportunity is here.
Going against the undefeated Dylan Bostic.
1-0, and 1 is an asterisk, has an asterisk. Where's Dylan going? He issued an open challenge and then hops out of the ring.
When you open it, it's an open challenge, Gilbert. You got to take your time. Hang on, wait a second. Calm down. He's surveying the opponent.
Just in case. Brash, cocky, obnoxious, rude, rebellious, a jerk.
Get it.
Dylan Bostic, ladies and gentlemen. Bostic has an uncanny ability to make you dislike it. I mean, that's a positive.
Okay.
That's a trait.
Thank you. At least we're doing something there positive.
He has the ability to make people hate him.
Hold on, I gotta take this really.
If that's what you're going for, then that's a positive. I mean, could he go any slower here?
Look at that jacket. That's it.
Wait, what?
That's it. That's it. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0.
With another low blow. With another low blow.
I don't know what to say. 2-0 for Dylan Bostic. That is brilliant.
With another low blow behind the referee's back. Is this going to be Dylan Bostic's thing now? It worked with the Pope, so why not everybody else?
Well, no, the key word in there is it worked.
Okay, if you blinked, you missed this one. I want to show you again as he celebrates like he's had a hard-fought, fair fight victory. Don't blink or you miss it. The referee distracted, not with their eyes on the contest. You can't blame her if you have somebody who's going to evade the rules. Absolutely ridiculous. Another low blow, low down, dirty victory for Dylan Bostic.
Did it hurt that bad just to say another win, Gilbert? Just say another win. Another win for Dylan Bostic. 2-0 now here in Derby City Wrestling.
Big matchup here for Papo Esco. Of course, next week, Danny Limelight puts the United World Heavyweight title on the line against Filthy Tom Lawler. But let's talk about you, Slice. You've been on the show for quite some time with that knee injury. How close are
Achilles,
you to being
ruptured
cleared?
Achilles.
There we go.
I mean, I'm almost cleared, baby. I'm probably gonna be back sooner than later. You know what I mean?
I mean, mentally for you, I know the rehab process can be challenging in its own right, but you're right there on the cusp. How challenging is that for you to just be nearly there?
I mean, the dark days are over, right? You know what I mean? The worst is behind me. I'm ready to join Papo, ready to join Danny, get back to our winning ways. You know what I mean? As this clown is dancing in the ring. I don't even know. What is this? The Apollo? Showtime at the Apollo? This is United Wrestling Network, man.
If that
oh,
is the
God,
case,
look at this.
If that is the case, get Clarence the Clown to get this guy out of here.
Someone pull this guy off the stage immediately.
But you do seem to be in phenomenal shape, Slice. I'll give you that.
I mean, you know, when you're injured, you can still go to the gym. I can't run right now. You know, that's all.
Couple pivotal weeks for the bodega here.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people talking on the internet, a lot of fans that.
Turned his back on Cam Gates. Cam trying to take advantage, but
I don't think
that dog won't hunt.
Yeah, that's not working out for him.
Highly recommended Cam Gates. I don't recommend you poke the bear when it comes to Papo Esco, but trying to use his quickness.
No. We're not letting that slide.
Finger to the eye, maybe the only weak point on the frame of Papo Esco. Cam Gates looking all right out of the gates.
I don't know, Slice. That was right out of the bodega playbook, as was that big clothesline, courtesy of the big man.
Gonna take more than that to put Papo. Hey! One more time, Papo.
Papo's got some moves.
I didn't know he had moves like that.
Slice likes what he sees. Cam Gates, not so much right now.
In training, in sparring with Papo, you ever caught one of those big headbutts?
No. This is a training, you know what I mean? It's not gonna help if he puts me out of commission for 2 months.
There you go.
No headbutts allowed in training.
Sticking him with the jab, and Gates might be going from dancing to convulsing in a hurry if this continues.
Yeah, the dancing shoes are off now and just eating unabated shots from Papo Esco as Cam Gates.
It turned into a break dance, a real quick as he gets broken in half.
Ref!
Oh, going back to the eyes.
Yo, what's up with yo? That's the second time, right?
Tell you, not too many shortcuts that Cam Gates doesn't know. I'll give him that. Going down to the body.
Oh, he put him back on.
Big right hand staggers him back, maybe a half a step.
I don't think that had the effect that Cam Gates thought it did.
He's just getting Papo angry. That's all he's doing.
One jab, and down goes Glass Joe into the cover of Papo Esco.
Well, he's facing Ball Bull.
Yes, he is.
And a simple shot to the gut isn't going to stop the charge of Papo
Yeah,
Esco.
why would you punch Papo in the gut, right? Like, that's the last place you're going to punch him.
His least vulnerable spot.
And King Hippo in there.
Papo's just having fun, you know?
I think we can put the Punch-Out references to rest here for a minute.
I think Papo's just having fun, you know?
What are your thoughts? You know, imagine, Slice, if you ever had to mix it up, and you have in the past with the likes of Danny Limelight, as Cam Gates now trying to get something going here, looking for the DDT. Maybe he can turn it into a guillotine.
Too big. Too big.
Too big, too strong as Papo Esco just deposits Gates into the corner.
I have a feeling
authority.
you were just going to ask me what would I do if I had to wrestle Papo.
No, I was going to say next week you got Danny Limelight's got to take on Filthy Tom Lawler, who he's very close with in Team Filthy. You know, what does it mean if you face somebody that knows you so well with the title on the line?
I mean, the scouting reports are wide open, you know? You're not going to surprise somebody if they know all your moves, if they know all your game plans. You're just going to have to pull something new out of a hat. Who has more tricks up their sleeve, you know?
May the better man win, I suppose, in that case.
Yeah, it's going to be like that. But, you know, I got my money on Danny, as always. People think that we've been arguing, but, you know, sometimes brothers argue.
All the time.
It ain't no big deal. The fact that I was injured, it made me angry, you know? Yeah. But I'm getting ready to put work in again. And, you know, I can't take it out on my friends. I got to take it out on my enemies.
I know from my background the mental hurdle of injuries can be sometimes the toughest part. Is Gates doing whatever he can to hang on in there with Papo Esco. With that elbow, found the mark, took down Papo for a moment.
That was nasty. Had a lot of velocity on that elbow. Came right down on the back of the neck, but just too much power.
Spiked him.
By Papo Esco.
Flattened him.
And
Cam should just stay down.
I would highly recommend that, actually, yes.
Absolutely.
I would just stay down. If you're going to lose, you might as well lose the way you are. Why are you going to take more damage?
Measuring Gates right now is Papo Esco.
Oh, train wreck. He calls that flying headbutt the train wreck. Good night.
Gates seeing stars, looking up at the lights for the 3.
It was a pleasure. I want you guys to just know how healthy I am. You'll see very soon. Thank you. Thank you.
Best of luck.
Thank you, guys. Let me congratulate my guy.
Thank you, Slicin'. Let's take a look back at the replay. Slicing through the competition was Papo Esco with that train wreck. There you see getting that big body in motion. King Fat Boy might be king of the mountain as he got another big victory. And now wait a minute,
Slice Boogie taking some liberties on Cam Gates here. It looks. Maybe he's trying to prove that he's ready to come back. I mean, this is unnecessary.
No.
Oh, pile driver.
Package pile driver.
Papo calling off the dogs.
That dead-ass driver, and we haven't seen that in quite some time by Slice Boogie. I guess a little overzealous, wants that competition.
I mean, part of me understands he wants to prove that he's back. He's ready to go, but that was, taking some serious liberties with the guy that just ate that vicious train wreck collision from Papo Esco.
Well, you talk about that dog won't hunt. This dog wants to hunt and hunt in a big way.
Chomping
and Slice Boogie, yes.
If you're afraid to offend, you can't be honest. That's Thomas Paine, a leader in the American Revolution. CarShield, America's most trusted auto protection company, spells out what's protected in coverage plans for your vehicle. If your vehicle is out of warranty, all you have to do is call before your car breaks down. CarShield preserves your right to save on repairs or replacements for major parts and systems, while protecting your freedom to choose your mechanic or dealer for one affordable pay-as-you-go rate, a rate that will never go up. The future of this country rests on the people. The future of your car should rest with CarShield administrators. Call CarShield before it's too late.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantees. Call 800-453-5896. 800-453-5896. 800-453-5896.
In a world where people drive dirty every day, there's one duck with sunglasses who has a dream to be fast, clean, and loved everywhere. Quackles is giving you the chance to be a champion just like him. He's giving away a one-of-a-kind Quick Quack Championship belt autographed by some of your favorite United Wrestling Network stars. To enter, just scan the QR code on your screen or visit don'tdrivedirty.com/belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am standing by with the one, the only Chocolate Thunder, Willie Mack. Willie, tell me, how is Derby City Wrestling treating you?
Well, it's treating me pretty good. I made my debut here in Derby City Wrestling against Laura Crew. That man was big mad after I got my victory over him. Now he's sending this wacky, what's his name, Aaron Williams? That's right, the one with the pimp cane. Well, guess what? He's sending them to finish something he couldn't even start himself. So, Aaron Williams, you're going to need that pimp cane, because I'm going to give you a reason when I put you down for that 1, 2, 3, so you limp it back home to mama.
Well, all right, Willie's full of confidence. We're going to send it back to the ring.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Knoxville, Tennessee, with a combined weight of 433 pounds, Brandon and Bryn Tate, the boys!
The boys back in Derby City Wrestling, presented by CarShield. The Tates are quick, they are seamless in their maneuvering. They work like they are literally inside each other's head, thinking cohesively. Don't blink, or you're gonna miss some exciting action when it comes to the boys.
Location with a combined weight of 490 pounds, Captain Shawn Dean, Bad News and Tattoos, Carlie Bravo, the Infantry!
Carlie Bravo, Bad News, Tattoos, served in the Marines. Shawn Dean, the captain of AEW, served in the Navy, both veterans, and together, yes, they are the Infantry, stepping into the ring with a battle strategy every time the bell sounds and they go to war.
It's another team right here. It's been all over the place, but looking to possibly go after gold here at Derby City Wrestling.
Dean, a member of the AEW roster, actually a recruiter for AEW, helps competitors all over the country get opportunities. Brandon and Brent going to shake of the hand. Honest start. This is going to be an exciting tag team match. You know, we first met Carlie Bravo on Championship Wrestling from Atlanta back in 2021. I was at ringside for that match, and I said I could not wait to see him compete in Louisville. I think fans are really going to connect to him. But it's Dean who's going to start things off with Brent Tate of the boys.
Strong.
Dean's parents did their best to provide, and it was really an influence of his father telling him stories about Ric Flair that initially sparked an interest in the squared circle in professional wrestling. So many people have that story of watching wrestling with their older brother or their dad or their grandfather, perhaps even grandma. We know that that's ingrained in this community in Louisville, Kentucky, Steve.
Well, absolutely. But, I mean, then you look across the ring and the boys, I mean, this is 4 men that know each other like the back of their hands. So it's going to be interesting.
This is the kind of action that I was talking about from the Tates, from the boys. It's going to be quick, fast, and in a hurry. Deep arm drags there from Brent Tate. And I was talking about that tradition. How many families remember going to the Louisville Gardens every Tuesday night with lines wrapped around the block? Tag team maneuver. Double Japanese-style arm drag, but Dean is out before the count of 1. And it's that new tradition that we are rebuilding in Louisville's West End here at the Norton Center. Every month you can be a part of a live television event. The next one coming up on May the 28th. We invite each and every one of you watching right now to be part of the action. Ticket information on DerbyCityWrestling.tv.
And if you're watching right now, I would expect you'll be here because you see this type of action and you want to see it up close in person.
Carlie Bravo grinding in. Yeah, we talk about every time the Infantry steps into the ring, they come in with a battle strategy. Wonder what is the strategy they have set in place here for the tag team stylings of the boys.
I think you want to wear them down.
And a series of arm drags. And it's Bravo who's looking at the lights. This is going to be the tag team division in the United Wrestling Network, Steve, is crowded. And it's crowded with excellent teams. Excellent teams. The Infantry, the boys, TMZ, Midnight Heat. The list goes on and on. The best of the best in tag team wrestling right here in the United Wrestling Network. Brandon Tate can only find 2.
It's what the boys do. They get in and out of the ring quick. They work together. You see it right there when they try to cut that ring off. You get back and forth. You see a move like that.
Carlie Bravo, 2-time combat veteran Marine in the Infantry division. Served in Iraq and Afghanistan. Hold on here. That shifted the momentum in this contest, Steve. We talked about their battle strategy. I think we just saw it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you want to do when you're facing somebody like the boys who they move. It's like a basketball game. They want to make fast pace. You want to slow it down. That's what the Infantry's doing.
A little bit of cockiness, perhaps a bit of arrogance, maybe confidence, I should say, from Carlie Bravo. Innovative offense here from the teaming of the Infantry. Brandon Tate's in trouble. The leg is hooked and his twin brother is there to make the save. The Infantry has slowed the tempo down in this contest and begun to wear in on the boys.
This is what I was talking about earlier. You want to slow them down. You want to make it a match that the Infantry wants to go. With the speed they want to go, let me say.
Fans here in the Norton Center rallying behind, trying to get the boys back in this fight. Double axe handle smash right to the middle of the back. The boys are in trouble. The Infantry in control in this war. Can they get back in it? We gotta take a time out.
I love to drive. It's my me time, my getaway, my escape. Nothing can ruin it, except for a car breakdown. That's why I called CarShield. CarShield administrators help get those repairs paid. I trust CarShield with my baby, and you should too. CarShield has plans that include protection on major parts and systems like the engine, transmission, entertainment system, air conditioning, electronics, and more. CarShield administrators go the extra mile by including rental car options. You also get emergency services for flat or damaged tires, lockouts, dead batteries, and courtesy towing, all at no additional cost. Darlings, saving on expensive car repairs is just a phone call away. For me, it's a no-brainer.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantees. Call 800-284-5872.
In a world where people drive dirty every day, there's one duck with sunglasses who has a dream to be fast, clean, and loved everywhere. Quackles is giving you the chance to be a champion just like him. He's giving away a one-of-a-kind Quick Quack Championship belt autographed by some of your favorite United Wrestling Network stars. To enter, just scan the QR code on your screen or visit don'tdrivedirty.com/belt.
You are back at the Norton Healthcare Sports and Learning Center. Gilbert Corsi alongside Steve Rummage from 93.9 The Ville. Tag team action now on Derby City Wrestling, presented by CarShield. The boys taking on the Infantry, and during the break, it has been all Carlie Bravo and Shawn Dean in this battle, Steve.
Yeah, they were. You know, you're trying to slow it down. You're trying to do that, but now the boys, you get out running, and now the Infantry got to deal with this.
But here comes a fresh Brent Tate, who's been chopping on the bit on the outside of the ring for quite some time. He's been watching his brother be punished, but he shifted the momentum. The leg is hooked. Will it be enough? Shawn Dean up there to make the save. The captain saving his partner. This has been about a 70-30 split match with the Infantry on top for the most of it. The boys have taken a lot of punishment. But if I know anything, and I've known Brent and Brandon for a very long time, if I know anything about the boys, the Tates, is that they have resiliency. Unlike, that is unmatched by many teams in the game today.
Well, sometimes it takes more than that. The Infantry is showing.
Oh my goodness! Oh. There's the neck breaker. Whiplash-like effect. Dean comes in a head full of steam, connects with the jaw of Brent Tate. Carlie Bravo right in. I tell you what, the strategy that we have seen from the Infantry is tag team 101 with the flapjack. Quick tags, in and out, non-stop pressure and offense.
Showing why they're one of the best teams in the world, Gilbert.
Nighttime, nerd! Double face stomp. And this one is over.
The winner of this contest, the Infantry!
That was a dominating performance by Carlie Bravo and Shawn Dean.
That's one when you start talking championships, that's one right there that you have to remember.
Carlie Bravo and Dean made it clear they wanted to be tag team champions here in United. Let's go take a look at the statement that they made in this matchup. It was non-stop offense from the Infantry, and to put it all away, 2 boots to the back of the head, the face meets the canvas, 1, 2, 3, and the victory goes to the Infantry. An impressive performance, ladies and gentlemen, and a statement win for Bravo and Dean on Derby City Wrestling, presented by CarShield.